And whatever bike you get, thrash it, look after it, ride it. Ride it hard, ride it everywhere. Pay attention, stay safe on the road, stay visible. Don't wear no black lycra, stay high vis, man. Stay safe and just ride that motherfucker. Thrash it, wear it out. Make it the most worn Trek Emonda in the UK, or the most worn Giant Defy in the UK. Wear it out, ride it hard, look after it, maintain it, safety check it, and fucking enjoy it above all. If you do have any bike riders questions, get a copy of my Durian Rider's Lean Body Bible. It's the ebook that includes the latest bike buyer's guide. I update it all the time. You know, I update it every few weeks or months. I update it every time there's a new product in the market that I definitely rate. So it's constantly updated. So if you do buy a copy, whenever I update it, you will get sent the latest update. So just updated that again a few weeks back. So yeah, get a copy of that. It's got all the best tips, best products, best training over the last 20 odd years of racing bikes and helping thousands of people get the best bike for them. So it's the best bike buyer's guide on the market, because it's total straight up legit information. So there you go. Get a copy. Save so much money and time by buying the wrong stuff. Just learn from my mistakes. Get a copy of my ebook, read it, and enjoy. Alright, let's get to the video. Okay, so we have comments here. Hey Durian, looking for my first road bike. Should I get Emonda ALR 5 disc? It's 1700 Great British Pounds, or Defy Advanced 3. So this is lives in the UK. And so when you're buying a new bike, always got to understand where are you riding, what sort of riding you want to do, what's your goals here. So lives in the wet, not an expert, soon will be. Let's get it going. So we're going to do the Trek Emonda ALR. It is an alloy frame bike from Trek, which I do rate. It's probably actually coming out of the Giant factory. Trek make these bikes with Giant. Alright, so we've got a disc, hydro disc, which is fantastic. Shimano, it's got the new Shimano 105 group set, which I'm a fan of. And so yeah, you can put a 34 cassette on there, you can put a 40 cassette on there if you wanted to. You can put absolute black 46-30 chain rings on there if you wanted to. But for the UK, there's not that many steep hills compared to Thailand, so the gearing's probably going to be okay. But if you need to, then you can put some absolute black 46-30 rings on there if you found the stock gearing not good enough. Alright, so it depends where you live. But anyway, it's a nice bike. It's alloy frame. Let's go look at the Giant. Alright, so we've got this is the Defy Advanced 3 2019. It's carbon frame 4. We're talking group set. We've got the Tiagra group set on there, which is still really good. What brakes do we have on there? Do we have the Conduct? Interesting name. Conduct disc. We have a Giant wheel set, which is probably going to be a bit heavier potentially than the Trek. Personally, I would go the Emonda. I would go the Emonda because it's got the better group set, which is going to feel a bit nicer. The frame's going to be pretty good as well. The Giant's going to be good as well, but I would go the Emonda personally. Or if I was going to get a Giant, I would spend a bit more money, get the 105 group set. You're better off, even though it's a great frame, it's worth it upgrades. I would spend more and get hydro brakes. Is this hydro brakes? Let's have a look here. I would get this one. So I'm not really answering your question, but I would go that. I would spend the extra money and get the. Still don't have hydro brakes. Still got mechanical. So I don't know if you're going to get a disc brake bike, you want disc brakes for better braking. I said my max screen's fucked, but I would spend the extra and get not the Defy 2, because that's not good. Why does Giant put shitty brakes on their bike? What are they doing? They make such good product. What are they doing this year? What's Conduct SL? What's going on here? Are these a hydro brake? What's going on? Am I making something wrong here? I don't know. Maybe Durian Rider's got it wrong, but these brakes look shocking. Are they even hydro brakes? What's the deal? They don't even look like hydro brakes. Like, that's what? What's Giant doing? Non-hydro brakes. I mean, I'd have to use these brakes to really give an honest opinion, but my first impression is a bike that much money doesn't have hydro brakes, cable, hydro, I don't know. I'd have to ride them to really give you an honest opinion. But my first opinion is I would buy this bike if the brakes aren't that good. I don't know. The brakes are good. I don't know. I've got to ride the bike first. But my first impression is the brakes are going to be not so good, which is surprising. Why don't they just put on Shimano brakes? I mean, I don't understand that. What companies out there? Trek, Giant, Cannondale, Specialized. just fucking use Shimano shit, alright? Or use SRAM shit. Shimano brakes, the calipers, they fucking work. Just use them. Stop trying to cut costs and use whatever. But hey, who knows? These giant brakes might be the best thing ever. But I'd say I doubt it. I doubt it, because it's pretty hard to fucking beat Shimano. Anyways, so I would be going the Trek, because it's got better group set, it's got better brakes, and you're buying the bike for disc brakes, aren't you? So that's in that instance, then the Trek has better brakes, because you're buying this bike for brakes. Otherwise, you'd go, Otherwise, I'd recommend the Trek Emonda direct mount brake. But if you're going to be riding in wet roads, we're going to go with the Trek disc. You'll want that, so let's go with that. So the group set, the Shimano one, it's fantastic. Alloy frame, lifetime warranty, and the Giant has lifetime warranty as well. You could put fenders on this. You could put some crud Road Racer Mark III fenders on there. The Montrose saddle I like. You might not like it. Doesn't come with lights, but these Bontrager lights are great. Got that little stem blender combo thing. Color wise, this just comes in this grey, which is pretty piss poor effort from Trek's effort, because I would say they should put on a radioactive yellow. Imagine that. Imagine this bike was in radioactive yellow or something, radioactive pink, or something. It has some bright colours. I mean, it's 2019. We're using this matte gravel gloss quicksilver. Maybe it looks better in real life. It's not a bad paint job, but I would like it to be. Trek do such good paint jobs. They do such good paint jobs. Why aren't they showcasing it? I don't know. And the purple one looks good as well. But it's not a bad looking paint job. But Trek do such good paint jobs. So why are they? I don't know. That's my head in. Just like Giant makes such good bikes, and this paint looks alright to me. But I don't understand. I don't know. Why is Giant releasing these bikes without Shimano brakes? There's got to be. Hopefully, there's a good reason for it. That brakes are actually better than Shimano. So if someone from Giant can let us know, are the Shimano brakes worse than the Giant ones, and that's why Giant's now going to use our own brakes, because the Shimano ones are shit. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe someone at Giant's like, nah, we can engineer a better brake than Shimano, and we're going to use it, because we don't think the Shimano brakes are good enough, so we're going to use it. Or that'd be the ideal situation. Or is a situation where we can cut costs here, we can get some cheap brakes, put it on there, save money, increase profit. Fair enough, but that's going to be bad, because you're putting person's buying disc brakes for disc brake efficiency, effectiveness, power, and you're going to downsize that. I don't know. That's maybe I'm making an assumption here, but if my assumption is correct, then that's poor. If my assumption is wrong, then I take it all back, and it's great. So there you go. That's what I would get based on the data I can see. All I'm presented with here, I'd have to test ride both the bikes to really give you my 100% feedback. But just looking at it, I would say, the Trek is the way to go. If you buy the Giant, it's not going to be a bad bike. It's going to be a fantastic bike. But if you're living in the cold UK wet and you want that rain dependability of disc brakes, then I would say get the Shimano ones, because in my opinion they're the best in the market at the moment. The SRAM good as well. The SRAM Hydro brakes work is good as well. Let's have a look at the tech we get on here. Internal cable, extends the life of your cables. Blah, 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 blah. Extra. Let's have a look at the. Oh, it's another colour as well. You can get this purple colour and a black one as well. If I was going to buy the bike, if you bought my bike rise guide, then I do rate the Emonda highly. This is my favourite bike. It's going to be super light, direct mount brakes. But if you're riding in the wet a lot, then the brakes aren't going to last as long. The rims aren't going to last as long as a disc brake bike. So if you're living in dry to mid wet, then go with this. If you're living in heavy wet and you're going to be riding, commuting in the heavy wet, then yeah, get hydro discs for sure. If you're going to be commuting in the wet, hydro discs all the way. The Giant is a fantastic bike, very comfortable. These Giant Defys are very super comfy, pretty lightweight frames, but the wheel sets are quite heavy, and these brakes I'm not sure, they're untested charters waters for me. So what bike would I buy? I would buy the Trek. And to give my full-on 100% conclusion, I'd have to test ride both bikes. If you'd already bought the Giant, then that's not a bad move, because you can change the brakes out. So you can change the wheels out over time, things like that. So it's not a bad bike. It's definitely a good frame, excellent frame. Both bikes have excellent frames that are going to last you a long time. Both got lifetime warranties. Both performance frames, comfort, and they're going to they're going to be worthy of longevity, and they're going to fit fenders, the Crud Road Racer 3 Mark III fender. So that's it. If you want more information on bikes, get a copy of my Bike Buyer's Guide. It's got training guides, stuff like that. It's called Durianrider's Anybody Bible. Go to durianrider.com. And then, yeah, anyway. So that's the Trek Emondas, the Giant Defy. Fans of both bikes, I would lean more towards the Trek based on the brake choice. And the frame is going to be very close to the carbon ride quality. But at the end of the day, these bikes can fit 30mm tyres on there, 28mm tyres. So if you're only 28mm tyres, it doesn't matter what your frame's made out of, it's going to be comfortable enough. And they're both going to be stiff enough because they're 2019 bikes, so they're engineered well. Anyway, hopefully that gives you a bit more insight. And if anyone has any more questions, what bikes to get or whatever, get a copy of my ebook or ask some questions down below, and I might get back to you. See ya. So I was just inside, so it couldn't be too much personality in there because there's other people in the restaurant. All right, we're outside now. Trek Emonda ALR 5 disc or the Giant Defy 3 2019. The 2019 bikes, alloy versus carbon. One's got full Shimano group set on there. One's got the semi-full. Are the Giant brakes good? I don't know. If you've used them, let us know. And if you have used the latest Shimano 105s, I had, they're great. Let us know in the comment section down below. Are the new Giant brakes shit or legit? Well, I don't know, legit or shit? You know, let us know. Compare these bikes. Test ride. So if you do have the opportunity, test ride both of these bikes. All right. Just on paper, for me, the Trek wins. Full group set. I'm repeating myself a lot, but I like to repeat because that's how you learn shit. Full group set, Shimano group set, the latest Shimano 105 R7000 group set. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with the old 5800 group set either. This works great. Shimano have lost the doorknob style levers, which some people didn't like the aesthetic of. I didn't like the feel of them that much, but again, it's personal preference. Just because I don't like the look or feel doesn't mean it's bad. All right. I'm not God, only close to God. But anyway, cut that one out. So you got to decide, you know, if you want the disc brakes, then get the best. In my opinion, they're the Shimano or SRAM Hydro. Are the Giant brakes good? I don't know. This is a question I've asked probably 20 times in the video. Maybe when I'm back in Australia, I'll go test ride one and see what the deal is. Either way, you can't go wrong with either bike, but the Trek on paper wins for me. If you want more comparison videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you want to go to Bike Buyer's Guide question, get a copy of my Bike Buyer's Guide. It's got in-depth product stuff in there, what I recommend, what my Durianrider top pick is. Not sponsored by Trek or Giant, or I mean, some companies do sponsor me, but I give my, I'm in a bit of a predicament there. I'll only recommend, if people do give me free stuff for sure, or discount, and I appreciate that, I'm grateful for that, but I'm only going to accept or promote products that I would use myself if I had to pay my own money, all right? So I do rate Trek, I do rate Giant, I do rate SRAM, I do rate Shimano. Most of their product I do rate. Some of it I don't, you know? So, and I love that I can be totally fucking honest with you guys and girls out there. If you're sponsored by some companies, they're like, you can only say good stuff about a product. But I like to be, you know, Durianrider and just give you my honest, fucking 100% answer. If you say, is this bike good for me? I say, nah man, it's a shit bike for you. Get this one instead, all right? I love having that freedom to do that. But go, yeah, that's a really great bike. And in my head I'm going, fuck, why would you buy a bike like that? But I can't tell you the honest truth because my sponsor might not like that. So if anyone sponsors me, gives me stuff, they understand that I'm going to be totally non-biased and give my viewer my 100% opinion. So that's what you're going to get from me. I don't give you my 99% opinion. If you ask for 100% opinion, you're going to fucking get it from me. That's my promise. It's always been like that. It's always going to stay like that. No matter how much money I am making or not making. Anyway, thanks for watching. What a good first world problem it is. What bike should I get? The Trek Emonda or the Giant Defy? That's a good fucking first world problem to have. Very good problem to have.